The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Defense, let's go. 53 is the mark. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Let's go. Here we go. Mike.
Prescott to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right. This is intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 99.
They begin the drive with Hines. They find some open field here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott, that one complete. He finds Shark and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
46. Move. Even. 4 down. Even. Hustle. 38, Mike, 38. I got one. Go. Get out there. Mike, 38. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Hey, Mike's 50. Come on, D. Hey, kill.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Under. Motion.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Hey, we go. Slide in. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm here all day. So we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott on first down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Maurice Hurst never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now Leonard Fournette. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 26.
From the 44, Prescott. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Check, 53 is Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Then we're going to 53. Switch it, hey. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
53 for Mike. 53. I'm coming. Shift. Rush in. Gun. We're going to 54. Line in.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Check 9. Focus, defense, focus. Zip it. 44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Shut up.
A first down throw for Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Check 6 guys. Shift. Kill.
On second down now, it's Hines. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
On the ready. 50. 22. Jet. Bomber. 22. Jet. Bomber. Ball shot. Mike's 50. Come on, boy. Come on.
On third down, Brissett. He's got Evans. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Come on now. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will it just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line,
and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Sharks got it left side. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Let's get off the field. Mike 38, Mike 38.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On first and 10, Brissett. Now he's forced out right, and that is incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. On second down, it's Hines. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Kill. Hey, slow. 50's the mic. Ready, go.
Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Here's Hines. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
53. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check 25.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 20. Throwing. Prescott.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Kill. Gun.
On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darren Lee, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 23-yard run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Kill. Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there.
Here's Prescott. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting him at this point.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't get...
And now here's another interception. Picked off at about the 31. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now,
touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, 31 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Point after, right down the middle. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on second down. Prescott, he's going to fire one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And a huge play that time. 48 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Check.
Now Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. That's the pass. Tight dog. We're going to 53. You got tape.
And again, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Let's go. Everyone, kill. 53. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Watch the slip. Check.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side. Hines. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. The Colts on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. This is Hines. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
And my goodness, another interception. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick-6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because afterwards.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second in a bundle. Now Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
54, going to 54, line in. Switch it, hey. Check the call.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And now here's another interception. Trevor Williams with a pick. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick-6 last week. Not a pick-6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And they take a knee.
The set on the keeper.
Ready? Mike, 44's Mike. Check, check. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
The set on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket.